if you had your choice of anyone to face to win the NWA world title back in the day, who would you have picked to go over against? What a question.
Wow. You know, the NWA World Heavyweight title was the title when I was a kid.
Yeah.
I mean, and the NWA, in terms of, see, the NWA covered many territories. You know, like where the AWA was just Vern Gagne up in Minnesota, right? And then the AWA was a little bit. The NWA was like, you know, Mid-South, you know, Florida, Georgia,
everywhere.
Just almost everywhere except the East Coast.
Yeah.
Who had their own champion. So the NWA world title probably would be the belt that I would most like to have if I could have one.
Now, boy, there's a lot of options as far as like guys that I know you had a personal connection with who were title holders, like Harley Race, Terry Funk, Jack Briscoe. Like there was so many great Ric Flair, so many great NWA champions. Ted, if you could pick one guy to go over against to win that belt, who do you think you would select?
Wow. Probably Harley Race.
Why Harley?
Let me tell you why. You know, and a lot of people don't know this, but the night that my father had a heart attack in the ring in Lubbock, Texas, and died on the way to the hospital. It was Harley Race who ran to ringside, and he realized. I mean, he told me this later. He says, your dad. You know, I saw him trying to get up, and then he fell. And I ran down there, and he said, I rolled him over, and I could tell he had a heart attack. And Harley Race kept my dad alive at ringside. You know, giving him artificial resuscitation until the ambulance got there.
Yeah. But so no. Harley, I mean, that kind of symmetry makes Harley almost, you know, the perfect guy for you to, if you were to win the NWA title, boy, going over against him would have really meant something.
Yeah. And he had it for a good long while. And, you know, and he even told me, you know, he said, and because when I started in the business, you know, I'm not braggishly. I mean, I grew up in it, you know, it was almost a natural move for me to do. And you know, and I remember when he was the champion, I don't know how many times, if he lost it and got it back, I don't know. But anyway, he was the NWA world champion. And he said to me, he said, pal, he says, if I have anything to do with it, one day you'll be wearing this belt.
Ah, man.
You know, and of course that never came to pass, but you know, that's because things change.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, the whole structure of the, you know, when Vince McMahon went national, all the territories died. They went away. So anyway.
That's just a wrestling business for you, pal.
Yeah.
Things change all the time. And I know a lot of talents get frustrated with it, but it's just nature of the beast.